We don't put anything that's been sprayed in the CSA, just so you know. This stuff mostly goes towards our other markets, Jungle Gyms, Country Fresh, and Pipkins. They buy a lot of Dale's. Dale's well known for his greens, and so we've been kind of partnering along with him and ramping up his production, being able to send a lot of this stuff to those markets. So this plot of corn here is not ours. That's a lady named Vicky. She's growing a blue corn. I'll just kind of show you back there. That's where most of the land is, and it goes well, that's probably about 25 to 30, somewhere around there, 25 to 30 acres. Back there it's mostly cow pasture, and there's a pond back there. Here's a big field right here where we've we're not using it. Dale's using it for hay. He's making for his cows. As we make our way along these plots, we'll just briefly go over these. These are some plots from some of the other gardeners, and here, this is one of our gardeners, Johnny. This is his plot. Make our way up and up to where we've been growing. Let's see. This is a very big place, and there's a lot of ground in here, so we'll try and cover this very quickly. So not to make too long of a video, but here we have a couple of, these are our plots here. This one here is kale that's been growing since the spring, and that has also been sprayed, so none of that is going in the CSA, but that's going to our other markets. Now this stuff here, this has not been sprayed. This is all grown organically, and we have melons in here. So we'll be, as you can see, there's a nice looking melon right there, cantaloupe. We'll be putting some of those in the shares hopefully this week. What we're going to do with that is we're going to be we'll be kind of doing a rotation, because they're not all going to ripen up at the same time, but we're going to rotate them through the CSA, and everybody's going to get their own melon, or hopefully we'll be able to get a couple melons per person, but we'll try and get everybody one, and we'll kind of mark off who's gotten one and who hasn't. So we'll take a look in here. We've got some squash kind of in between. I don't know if you can see down in there, there's a nice 8-ball zucchini. It's a round zucchini. You'll probably see some of those in the shares. Very delicious, just like your normal long elongated zucchini. Some more melons on this side. Just as we're walking up this way, I'll show you, this is collards. That's a big seller that Dale has, also conventionally grown, and will not be going in the CSA. So moving along, we have some watermelon in here, and let's see if I can find a watermelon or two and show it to you. You can see that down in there. That's a watermelon. Hopefully we'll be getting those in the shares soon. Also butternut squash in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the butternut squash, also grown organically. We'll be putting those in the shares kind of on a rotational basis as well. Here's some plots that are currently being rented out by other folks. And we'll make our way up here to the sweet corn, which is just starting to come on. We're gonna see we'll probably do maybe a picking today, and I don't know, we may get a dozen or so ears out of there. So probably, a few people will get some corn. We'll kind of do the same thing with the melons. We'll mark it off, do a rotational basis of corn. Here's some successions of beans as well. Some pole beans that Dale has started. Let's see. Make our way around the corn. You know, we got 3 different successions of corn. The one here is called Peaches and Cream. It's a bicolor sweet corn, and that one will be well, that'll probably be the last one ready. Making our way to the middle, we have what's called a golden bantam, which is is our earliest sweet corn. That'll be ready ripening up here this week and in the following weeks. Be able to pick off of that, and hopefully everybody will be getting their share of sweet corn if the raccoons don't get to it before we do. And our final plot of corn here down at the end is Silver Queen, which is a white corn. That's going to be the second one in production, and then, like I said, the Peaches and Cream. So we'll move our way down this area. Here's Jules cutting some parsley for a customer. It's a good little plot of parsley there. And here's some of our Swiss chard. Got some nice looking leaves on those. I'll take a look at some of the other tomatoes we have here. We got a big tunnel of them, and what we do is trellis them to a string going all the way down the stem, and just kind of wrap the plant to grow up that string. That's how they're being staked. And we're getting some good sized tomatoes off of that. Take a look at this little section over here. This is another kind of a smaller row of tomatoes and okra, which is a very big favorite of mine. I love the beautiful flowers that turn into okra. These little guys, delicious for stir fries and for fried okra. Nice